And the 53rd annual Bridge Crossing Jubilee was today in Selma. This commemorates the events of Bloody Sunday on March 7th, 1965. On that day, over 500 African-American demonstrators demanding the right to vote were attacked on the Edmund Pettus Bridge. More than 50 state troopers beat the marchers when they refused to turn back. Well, 53 years later, the tradition continues in Selma. We have team coverage from today's event. We begin with WVUA 23's Inslee Nichols, who takes us across the Edmund Pettus Bridge.
History was made here in Selma 53 years ago, and today people gathered to honor that Bloody Sunday.
They got beat down on this bridge, and so we celebrate it every year. It was the beginning of black people being real citizens.
Andrew Hill is no stranger to the bridge reenactment.
I'm a veteran here. I've been here at least 15 times over the years.
He described the experience with one word:
Spiritual.
Today, he looks back on his past.
I remember those days when it was black at one spot and white in another. I lived through to see all of that.
People are here from all across the nation to experience what people experienced during the bridge crossing on this very bridge 53 years ago.
So they marched across the bridge, many different races coming together as one.
I like the march. It kind of gives how I feel of what our ancestors went through to get this far.
It is very important that we keep this legacy going.
The marches, beatings, and arrests have not been forgotten by the people here today. In Selma, Inslee Nichols, WVUA 23 News.
Now, the annual Bridge Crossing Jubilee brings thousands of people to Selma every year, including our younger generation, learning about those tragic events.
Think about how many people have died on this bridge and how many people have marched for desegregation.
I get to stand on the bridge and feel where Martin Luther King and everyone else walked on, what they have to go through to walk past the bridge and to do what they needed to do.